Welcome back to another episode of the Kokomo Post Tries, partnered with the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. I'm Drew.
And I'm Pam.
And today we've got something special. We're at one of the best restaurants here in Kokomo, Marble The Steakhouse here at the Depot District. And this has been one of my wife and I's favorite places in Kokomo since they opened. Are you a fan?
Yeah, same. This is a date night destination for me and my husband as well. So I'm really looking forward to today.
Yes, and date night, it's kind of the theme of the world right now because it's Valentine's Day time. So obviously this is a great day for Valentine's, or date for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is on a Sunday this year, which is a little different calendar-wise. So they're having obviously dinner service Saturday night the 13th, which reservations are almost all taken for that already. Yeah. Like I said, it's a popular spot, but they are doing a Valentine's Day brunch on Sunday the 14th. So make sure to come in and try that. But next up, let's meet up with Blake Kinder, the owner, and his team and learn a little bit more about the restaurant and what we're gonna be trying today.
Okay, so we're here with Keenan, the head chef, Blake, the owner, and Rudy, the sous chef. We're gonna ask them some questions about Marble and about our experience today. Blake, tell us, how did Marble come to be? Tell us the background.
Started my education out in Las Vegas. I went to culinary school and graduated from Le Cordon Bleu out there. Worked through the casino circuit a little bit, worked at a fine dining steakhouse at the Wynn for a while, and ended up moving back home. Opened up Cook McDougal's Irish Pub over on the square here in town. We've been open there for about 10 years, and we decided to open up a second concept and decided to go with a steakhouse since I had a lot of experience in that, and we're now in our third year here. Well, we serve all certified Angus beef steaks, which are top 5% choice, leading up into prime even sometimes.
Great, so now let's learn a little bit more about the dishes that we're gonna try today. Keenan, would you walk us through what we will be experiencing?
Yes, you'll be having the medium New York strip, delicious cut of meat. Also, we have a grouper with pesto, couscous, with a side of loaded mashed potatoes. We've got bacon bits, we've got green onion, sriracha mac as well, another side of ours with homemade bechamel, sriracha added to it. The bechamel is a delicious sauce we make in-house. We'll also be trying a sampler of our appetizers. Crab cake, we have 2 satay skewers. It's a filet cut of meat that's marinated in a soy ginger marinade. And then you'll also be having a crab cake and a shrimp cocktail.
Oh, everything sounds delicious. I don't know about you, Drew, but I am ready to give it a try.
Yeah, it's not often you can have a steakhouse meal for lunch, and that's when we're recording this. So this is a great thing. Yeah. All right, let's get seated down and we'll start trying some things. Okay, welcome. This is the appetizer round. We're getting a lot of food today, so it's gonna be fantastic. Probably one of the best lunches we're probably ever gonna have.
Probably, yeah.
So this isn't a normal thing on the menu, like a sampler type of idea, but Blake wanted us to try as much stuff as possible. So we have this delicious looking crab cake, beef satay with this Asian marinade, and I smelled it so much when they brought it out. And then the classic steakhouse appetizer of a shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, love it.
So we're gonna dig into these. Let's try the crab cake first and we'll go from there. All right, so we cut up the crab cake. I smelled the ocean immediately just cutting into this thing.
Really?
It smells so crabby. Crabby?
It smells crab. It smells delicious is what it smells like. I'm pretty sure this is homemade sauce on top of here with some dill. So I'm ready to dig in and give it a try.
Like a remoulade sauce maybe or something like that on top? All right, let's give it a try.
You can see the chunks of crab, which is a great sign for a good crab cake.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
That melts in your mouth.
Yeah, this is insane.
It's so tender. It's so much crab. I really think there's barely any breading or filling in this. It's almost all crab, and the crab is really good. It tastes fresh. It melts in your mouth.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
All right, let's see. The beef satay is next. All right, so next up, we are at a steakhouse, so it makes sense that we're trying a steak product. This is the beef filet satay, and Keenan, the head chef, was mentioning that it's a soy ginger marinade, and you smell that so strong. It smells Asian-y, delicious, amazing.
Yeah, it does smell delicious. I am excited to give this a try.
Cheers.
Cheers. So tasty, so good.
No, that is so good. It's so that just awesome soy and ginger flavors that you get in some of your favorite Asian food. The beef, it's a filet, so it's super tender. Kind of like the crab cake. So far, everything just kind of melts in your mouth.
So good.
That's amazing. Awesome, let's go to the shrimp cocktail. All right, so last on our sampler platter is the shrimp cocktail, which this is like an iconic steakhouse appetizer.
It is. I love a shrimp cocktail appetizer, and the great thing about Marbles is they kind of have a different spin on it. They serve the cocktail sauce on the appetizer, some diced onion and dill and cucumber. Sauce is nice and spicy.
It's a homemade cocktail sauce, got a good kick to it. So
Okay,
let's give it a
cheers.
try. I love
This is a
shrimp. I'm a big fan of crab. That's so good. The cocktail
It
sauce
is
is
so good.
perfectly spicy. It's really fresh as well. The shrimp is really good. I love the accoutrement
Yes,
on top.
yes.
You know, a little red onion, some herbs on top of there. You said cucumber. I think cucumber helps cool it a little bit.
And it gives it a little bit of texture and crunch. Delicious. Classic steakhouse appetizer.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's get into the good stuff. All right, so we said at the beginning we're gonna try a lot of food today, and we weren't wrong. So we're trying a few different entrees and a few of their different sides that they have. The entree, they've given us a New York strip, and then one of the sauces actually come with the steak. There is an upcharge for the sauces, but we have a horsey sauce, a green peppercorn sauce, which insider tip, Blake said that was his favorite. And then they also have a house-made steak sauce. So the sides, we have a loaded mashed potato with bacon, cheese, chives, the whole thing. And then the Brussels sprouts au gratin, personally my favorite that I've had in the past. And then we also have a sriracha mac and cheese. In the second entree is a grouper with a basil couscous. So we're gonna try the steak first, and then the grouper, and then we'll try the sides. That sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, so let's cut up the steak and we'll give it a try. All right, so we've got our steaks. I'm gonna try the house steak sauce.
Okay,
Classic.
I'm gonna try the green peppercorn sauce, Blake's
All right.
favorite. Okay,
Cheers.
Cheers. I love it. I know why this sauce is Blake's favorite. Really good flavor.
This is, and I hope he doesn't take this offensively, a really, really good version of an A1.
Sure.
Like that's what, it's
I'm
a
sure that's
classic,
what it was modeled after.
really good steak sauce. You can tell it's like homemade. It's not, you know, preservatives out of a bottle.
Yeah.
Really good steak sauce. The steak is really good too. It's got a good sear on it. New York strip is actually my favorite cut of a steak. It's really good steak. Cooked well, good crust, still juicy in the middle. Big fan. All right, let's try the grouper. All right, so next up, we're gonna try this grouper with the basil couscous. And it's winter in Indiana, so to get some fresh, really good fish doesn't happen a lot, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, there's some sun-dried tomatoes in there as well, which I love. Let's give it a try.
Sounds good. I got a little bit of the couscous and the fish.
Me too.
Let's give it a try.
Okay,
Cheers.
Cheers. That fish is cooked really well. The couscous is really flavorful.
There's a trend
I
happening.
love this.
Almost everything I'm trying today is just melting in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's all really fresh, really tender. That fish just disappears. It's
Ooh,
so
I love
good.
it.
The basil and the couscous, you really taste that come through as well. There's a little bit of like, I think Parmesan cheese on top of the fish, which that adds some flavor as well, but like it just disappears.
I'm doing a second bite. It's
You're
that
crazy.
good.
You're crazy. All right, let's see what these sides are all about.
So next we're gonna try the sides. Drew has already introed them, so I don't know how much more I need to say, but cheesy, delicious roasted Brussels sprouts, loaded mashed potatoes with everything on them, and then sriracha mac and cheese, which I've not had before. I'm interested to give that a try. I like the combo of those two flavors, kind of a spin on a classic, so I'm ready. Let's dig into the Brussels sprouts first.
My favorite.
Start with our
Thank you for
veggies,
that.
you know.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we have our bites ready. Smells delicious, looks delicious.
This is one of my favorite things at this restaurant. I'm really excited.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. It's the perfect
Truly,
side dish.
yeah, it truly is the perfect side dish. You have your veggies, so Brussels sprouts are a great choice, but they're balanced with the creamy, cheesy, salty, fantastic.
Every time I eat this, I can't stop thinking about when I was a kid, Brussels sprouts were the worst vegetable to me. They were horrible. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, but they were always like just steamed or boiled.
Like soggy.
This
Yeah.
is grown up Brussels sprouts, and I would eat this every single day.
Yeah.
We were filming in the kitchen. I'm hoping we got footage maybe of like everything, how they make it, so I can maybe make it at home. I'm gonna steal Blake's recipe with this, because it's so good. It's the perfect side.
Okay, so the next one that we're gonna try is the loaded mashed potatoes. This is an American classic.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It's kind of an elevated version of a baked potato. This feels fancier. So.
It's steakhousey to me. Like
It's
load
very
up
steakhousey.
a mashed potato. I'm guessing this is gonna be so rich of a taste.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about this.
This is a good shareable, you know. Don't come here and eat this whole thing by yourself.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
Or,
Yeah.
don't come here and eat this whole thing by yourself.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our bites ready. Some potatoes, some bacon, some green onion, the cheesy mashed potatoes. Give it a try.
Cheers. That's perfect.
So rich, so tasty. I stand by what I said. Don't eat that whole thing by yourself.
No, the
so
potatoes are
good.
really good. I love a mashed potato that the skins are still on the potato.
I do too.
Add some
Yeah.
texture in there. That is so rich. The bacon, the cheese in the potatoes. Perfect mashed potato.
Yeah, love it.
All right, so we're gonna end this on a little spicier note.
Yep.
This is their sriracha mac and cheese. And what kind of noodles are these?
They are cavatappi noodles, so they're not your plain old macaroni noodles. A little bit elevated.
I like, well, we are at a fancy steakhouse, so that
We are.
makes sense. So this is gonna have a little bit of a kick of it, but it looks really creamy, classic mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Okay, cheers. When I come to a steakhouse, I usually don't order mac and cheese. I usually order a potato as my
Yeah.
side. This is fantastic. It has just the right amount of
Yeah.
spice. Just a little bit of heat to make it feel like an adult
Sure.
dish. This is really good.
No, I'm a big fan. It's got a good little kick. The breadcrumbs on top give it a nice little crunch texture as well. Yeah, that's really good mac
Yeah.
and cheese. Really creamy, really rich, but the spice kind of like cuts through that a little bit in a good way. I think it's time for dessert.
Holy cow.
The first dessert we're trying is the crème brûlée. Nailed it. I can't do one of these episodes without talking fancy.
Of course,
at least
yeah, you're very
once.
fancy.
No, this looks so good. We cracked the sugar on top. This is a really good like comfort food dessert to me for some reason.
Yeah.
Big fan. Give it a try.
Okay,
Cheers.
cheers. That is so wonderful. If you've never had creme brulee before, you have to try this. It's phenomenal. It's delicious. I can't think of any other words to describe it.
It's perfect.
The creamy with the crunchy on top.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Which sometimes people in the comments they tell me I talk too much. This is it. I have nothing to say.
Wow.
It's perfect. I'm speechless, even though I'm talking.
Yeah.
But I'm speechless.
Let's see what's next.
No. All right, so this has been an amazing meal.
It sure has.
And this is a ridiculous way to end it. This is their chocolate tower chocolate cake. It's a monstrosity of cake and icing. This is a shareable dessert, they say. So like a lot of times like a whole table will order this and everybody gets a little bit of it. Looks amazing. Cheers.
Cheers.
To a fantastic meal.
Agreed. That is so rich. It's essential that you share this. This would be a very sweet way to end a Valentine's date with your
Absolutely.
wife. Order this slice of cake, share it at the table, celebrate Valentine's Day together.
That is so rich. It is chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Amazing dessert to split, maybe with a nice cup of coffee after your meal, which actually would be great for a brunch, the Valentine's brunch.
Yeah.
Get this, split it with people, get some nice good coffee. What a great way to end this. We say this every week, this is the hardest part of the video.
Yeah.
We have to pick our #1 favorite thing that we tried today. What you picking?
Yeah, usually I struggle at this part, but today is really easy because my favorite was so incredibly delicious. Picking the crab cake. That appetizer is insane. I would come back and order that as a meal with maybe some extra sides, but that crab cake, 10 out of 10 recommend. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, this is a really hard decision. I mean, we're at a steakhouse and the steak was really good. That grouper honestly surprised me a lot. I feel like I said, I mean, it's Indiana in winter. I'm not expecting to have a great fish dish. But it's also a weird thing. My decision at a steakhouse today, my favorite is those Brussels sprouts au gratin. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't had that side, you're missing out on one of the best things you can get in Kokomo in general.
Yeah.
Like no matter if it's a side or an appetizer, entree, dessert, those Brussels sprouts are so stinking good that I think that's my pick. I love the Brussels sprouts. So thanks for watching today's episode of the Kokomo Post Tries, partnered with Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. This was an amazing thing.
It was.
Leave a comment below where you think we should go next, and we will see you there.
Yes, it's very fancy. So fancy, in fact, we don't know the word for it.